Hey, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, wherever you're watching this. Ray Avalos, it's my 42nd birthday. I'm here in Auburn at the Corey Trail entrance. Going to do 42 miles. So just taking in the sights. It's a beautiful morning. It was actually raining for quite some time. We've had some strong storm system come through, but I'm super excited. I'm about to run 42 miles in the trails, get lost. Probably be pretty muddy out there, but it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm going to try to check in along the way. And I had the idea of just kind of like not necessarily a podcast, but a little diary of my journey. Call it an adventure diary. So let's see if this works out. Little funny idea I had. But yeah, I'm really inspired. My mantra for the year is faster as a master. So faster as a master, what does that mean? Technically, when you're over 40 years old, you're in the masters division. But, I kind of look at it as life. So like 40 is the new whatever, 40 is the new 30, 40 is the new 20. It doesn't matter. I feel fantastic. I feel strong. I have a great community around me as well. So, we're all striving to do better things in life. So always, looking to be the best version of yourself. So that's kind of where my headspace is right now in life. So we're gonna see. From a racing standpoint, I have some good stuff on the calendar coming up. Way too cool 50K in early March. And then I have a tune-up 50K at the end of March, Rattlesnake Dick. So that'll be kind of I'll treat that as a little training race. And then we have Miwok. So Miwok is my A race, Miwok 100K. Really want to give my all on that. And, I do have a goal that I think is a bit ambitious, but I think I'm 100% capable. And like I said, just surrounded by great friends, great family, just great community of like-minded people. So I'm excited for the adventure today. 42 miles. There's my aid station right there at the Corey parking lot. I'm going to, what I'm going to do, I'll give you a little preview of my route. My route, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out, starting on Corey Trail right there. And I'm going to do the ALT loop. So if you ran Way Too Cool, it's the big loop of Way Too Cool. About 22 to 24 miles. I should know that, but it'll send me right there. And then I'll get back to my truck, fuel up, and then right above my truck, that is where Training Hill, K2, our famous steep climb out here in Auburn, California. So I'm going to go up K2 and then loop back down around down Wendell Roby, which the locals call that roller coaster. Really nice, groovy downhill. Just a nice little 3.5 mile loop, but you will climb Training Hill going up. So that will be a fun experience. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'll fuel up if I need to, but I may not need to. And I'm going to go out and back to Cardiac, so Overlook Park area. So I'm going to go out towards that area. I could stop at Overlook if I need to go to the bathroom or, grab some more water, whatever it may be. And then hopefully I make it out to Cardiac, a nice little climb coming back. And then, yeah, I'm just going to make it back. So that will be my adventure. It's a beautiful morning. I mean, this is California. I know they talk about, beautiful places, Boulder, Flagstaff, there's Utah and all that. And those are beautiful places, been there. But, shout out to Northern California, Auburn, California, NorCal represent. What up? We out here. We out here doing things, bro. West side. Nah, I'm just joking. But see you guys in a little bit. All right, peace. Yo, what's up, everybody? Just getting started again. I'm not that far in. Uh, just approaching 3 miles. But I thought this was a good time to check in before the hard stuff starts. It's pretty warm out here today. I have my gloves on, but I think I'm gonna take them off. And I got some sleeves on. I'm prepped. I got the raid belt going. And of course, I got some Hyperlight, and I got Never Second Gel, so that's kind of my go-tos. That's what's been working with me. I also have, sorry for the extreme close-up. I have potatoes for the win. Those things keep me going. Salty potatoes. So yeah, we're out here. We're about to get into not the hard stuff, but we're gonna start climbing, getting a little deeper in the foothills, and we're gonna have a good time. But I just thought this was a beautiful area to say what up before it gets going. Again, just want to shout out the family. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. I know it could be hard, being over 40, a dad, two kids, and I've been running, my whole relationship with my wife. So shout out to my wife. You're the best. And shout out to the Bagel Boys, you know, new group of friends that, we all kind of came together over the past year, but, I feel like iron sharpens iron, and we're just all on the same level, and we just want to get each other better. So I appreciate you guys, appreciate the Bagel Boys, appreciate Kyle for we'll call him the chief bagel officer, the bagel king, Bagels Incorporated, whatever you want to call him. Shout out Kyle Roberts. You're the man. Shout out the whole bagel crew. And we will see you in a bit. It's good morning. Kinda. I've been up for a little bit, but we going. All right. First obstacle of the day. We have a situation. Technically, you could walk across that. Rocks are a little higher up most times. Water level's low, but not today. So I could either get super wet, or I could test my balance, and hopefully that thing is not slippery. And I think I could get across that log. So I'm gonna go across the log. We'll see. All right. I'll catch you guys in a few miles to do an official check-in. All right. 10 miles, 10-mile check-in. This is the adventure diary. 10-mile check-in. Feeling good. Just kind of chilling, keeping the heart rate. It's been around like high 120s, 130s. A little bit higher on the climbs, but yeah, super chill heart rate, keeping it nice and relaxed. This is all time on feet out here. I just got super inspired. There was a lady about 2 miles ago. We were kind of deep in the trails, and haven't seen anybody out here this morning. And then an old lady just running passes by me. So we cross paths. And she had to be well in her 80s. I wouldn't even be surprised if she was over 90. Like, she was like kind of up there in age, but she was running with her dog. So I'm like, wow, shout out, man. That's really inspiring and motivating. But anyways, beyond that, just want to talk about about something that I was thinking about. People always say, "Hey, Ray, you're a positive person," all that. That's kind of a characteristic I've always kind of got from, outer circles, and, especially work type stuff. And, that's kind of how people view me. But I would actually say I'm more of an optimistic person. I do have positivity to me, but I do have a serious side to me. I do have stress in life, so everything isn't always roses. But one thing that I would say is I'm always optimistic. And that's what I use out here on the trail. So when I'm deep in a race or things aren't going well, even just in life in general, I keep that optimism. So I would say I'm definitely optimistic. So keep that side of it. What I'm really focusing on today, like I said, was time on feet and just getting my nutrition dialed in. So eating a shit ton of potatoes. I got Hyperlight, so I'm on my second bottle here of Hyperlight. I had about a scoop and a half in each bottle, and then I've had 3 Never Second gels as well. So feeling really good. Ate most of my potatoes, have a little bit left. I'll be at my truck in another 12 miles or so. So I'll refuel. But yeah, I think what keeps me going is being optimistic. So finding those optimistic things, whatever it is, whether it's, a funny thought, Ray, fucking get it, let's go, motherfucker type deal, kind of curse at yourself. I like to do that. Or if it's just like, you got this, dude, let's get it, like that type of stuff. So those are some things that work for me. Would love to hear what works for you. Everybody's different. We're all wired differently. Just like this nutrition, that's something that, I've been working on. I know I thought I was taking too much carbs because I wasn't but it was just getting my body more used to it. So I think I'm starting to learn this a little bit more. Um, and that's all I got for now. Oh, what I do want to say is I got some new half tights. We got a little path project. So uh pick these bad. Well, actually my wife gifted them me for Christmas. So shout out Nicole. Thank you. And then the shoes, bam, La Sportiva Prodigio Pro. Best trail shoes I've ever had. I've always had like issues with trail shoes. Pretty much I lose a ton of toenails. My foot just feels awkward in them, but these are like made for me. So shout out La Sportiva Prodigio Pro. You nailed it. And one of my favorite ultra runners of all time, Anton Kupichka. I heard he helped develop these, so that's also a positive. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys maybe mile 20 or when I get to my truck. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. All right, man. Feeling good. Heart rate's low. Feeling optimistic. Let's get it. All right. We made it to the bottom of Goat Hill. It's behind me somewhere. There it is. So right in there, I'm going to go up that little single track trail. Nice little climb. It's not training hill, but it'll bite. So Goat Hill, it's part of the Way Too Cool course. We'll see. I'm going to give it just a chill effort, but I'm going to check in at the top. Maybe I'll give you guys a little preview of what it looks like. So hopefully it's not too shaky. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Shit. Okay. We did it. All right. Top of Goat Hill. Just made it. It's actually not that bad. It's a little bite of a hill, but feels pretty good. Yeah, dude. I'm like 2 hours and 40 minutes in. Feeling good. Chilling. Like I said earlier, I think my progression has been pretty good over the past 2 years. I mean, last year I just started to scratch the surface, but I know I have a lot left in the tank. I'm doing much smarter workouts, much smarter volume, great community of people, as I said earlier. So I'm just really thankful for what's ahead, man. Yeah, the legs feel fit, and they just only think this is like I'm in the volume phase right now. So like, you know, I've been putting in quality miles, but this next 8 weeks, that's where the work gets done, and I'm just really excited for that because I feel fit. Other than last Tuesday, actually, at our Tuesday Hill Repeats with the bagel crew, bagel boys, bagel girls, the whole crew, the whole bagel community. Tuesday mornings we do hill repeats in Granite Bay, right off of Folsom Lake. We do 10 hill repeats. Definitely, it's helped here on the Goat Hill. But anyways, we were out there, second to last rep. I'm coming down. It's dark, and I twist an ankle. I haven't twisted an ankle since my junior year of high school playing soccer. So I was really scared. I was really scared because I knew that it wasn't just like a little tweak and then it went away like in a couple minutes. That pain lingered. And so I just kind of like limped it from the hill to where we park, about 2.5 miles. And then I took off my sock when I got home and it was ballooned up like a baseball. So maybe I'll share a picture on here if I could figure out how to do that. But anyways, just rehabbed it. So I rehabbed it really good over the few days after, took 2 days off, rehabbed it. And like a miracle, the swelling went down and there was minimal ligament damage, which I'm thankful for. I mean, it's still a little sore on the ligament, but definitely not as tender as the first major ankle issue I had back in the day. So I'm glad I dodged that one because that would have derailed some training. But back to it, I'm feeling really good. I'm glad I'm back into training, so I didn't take too much time off. This past weekend, one of our bagel buddies, Chad, it was his 40th birthday. So he actually ran 40 miles for his birthday on Saturday. So I joined in a little after. So I did about a little over 29 with the crew. So that was a ton of fun. Shout out to Chad. Watch out for him on the trails, by the way. That guy is going to be dangerous. So he has a cool story. I mean, he's been a runner back in his day, but took some time off, gained a lot of weight at one point, and then and then just came back and ran a 2:35 marathon at CIM. This was basically like in a year block of training that he just focused on and was committed to. So super inspiring. But I've also seen this dude in the trails and he's gonna tear it up. So I'm glad he's a friend and training buddy. So shout out Chad, happy birthday, dude. I'm thinking about you during these miles as well. So yeah, I ran with the group on a few days ago, and then I'm back here running 42 miles, feeling good. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, man, we're just cruising. So I think the overall just thought here is consistency. Consistency kind of trumps everything. So that's what I'm learning, even like long periods. So I come out of a training block, for example, I ran canyons. I didn't have my best race. I didn't even have my best training block going up to that. I'm still kind of learning the ropes. But now I didn't take too much time off. I got more focused. I met communities that are going to make me better. I'm taking in knowledge. I'm taking in experiences. This is all a puzzle out here. So, you never know any given day, and who knows what's going to happen, anytime you're out here on the trails, whether it's just a training run or racing or whatnot. So, uh, yeah, that's what I'm blabbing about right now. Just thinking about consistency and that I'm feeling in a good spot heading into the bulk of my training. So, thank you all for tuning in. For those who are tuning in, welcome to Auburn, California, and the top of Goat Hill. So, see ya. Hey, peace. Checking in on a nice chill portion of the trail. I was talking to my mom this morning. She gave me a call before my run, just wished me happy birthday and all that good stuff. But we were talking about how running is meditative, and this definitely is a meditative office for me. From a personal standpoint, if I just need to get my mind right or get the creative juices flowing, or sometimes it's I got a lot of stuff going on um, at the desk for work and I just got to figure it out and I'm not quite sure where to start. I just go for an hour run and then boom, everything falls into place. The bullet points fall into place. I whip out my phone, I write a couple of notes, and I'm on my way. Just a random thought. Reason why I run is for my mentals and just to get shit in order. All right. Peace. All right, we're back. Checking in. 21 point something miles in. Yeah, 3 hours, 40 minutes or something like that. Again, chilling, just time on feet, enjoying this special day. I'm gonna try this out. Actually, I've been drinking these bubbler um energy water. They're super good, but I've never had them on a run. So let's give them a go. And then I got all the other essentials. I got a Coke, number second. Gonna refill my bottles with that Hyperlight and then some potatoes. I also have a burrito that I'm gonna eat. So here we go. I'm gonna go up Training Hill, and then out and back. But yeah, I'm feeling super good. Like this is just chilling. This is just a fun day. So I I don't know what to say right now other than this is pro tip, not pro tip, but something that I've just learned along the way. It's been super soupy out there, a lot of creek crossings, ton of down trees, by the way. But my feet, my socks are completely soaked, so I'm gonna change my socks. That's one thing I would say, especially over 50K. If you're like a 100K race, 100 mile, especially, or anything, definitely 100K or 100 miles. If you're in a wet race and your shoes are all wet, socks are all wet, especially if you have a lot of downhill and just slipping and sliding, change your socks if you have an opportunity. It'll literally take you a minute, maybe 2 minutes to change your socks, put your shoes back on. But it's just so refreshing and it pays back. It's a worth the investment. So change your socks. That's my other little token for anybody. It's the simple stuff. Keep it simple. Change your socks. Stay hydrated, keep moving, slow down if you need to, but just keep moving. Change your socks. All right. All right, we're back in it. Fueled up, got a little bite to eat. Not too long of a stop, maybe 15 minutes. Taking my time again. But we're at Training Hill, aka K2. We're gonna go up this bitch. Yeah, pretty big climb. About a mile. Climbs almost 1,000 feet. So yeah, should be pretty good. Hopefully I could run most of it. We'll see. See you guys at the top. All right, all right, all right. That was my Matthew McConaughey impersonation, but I don't think I got it. Anyways, we're at the top of Training Hill. I did it. I did it pretty good. I mean, I went as like a chill effort. I went effort based, and I ran about 90%. I'd say 90%, 80, 85, 90. Um, but I mean, I could have ran the whole thing and at a much higher clip, I think. Again, that's my optimism, but I could definitely do that. But yeah, I'm here at the top, feeling great. Just being the optimist I am. We're at the top of Training Hill. Beautiful day. All downhill from here. I mean, there are some climbs, but we're feeling pretty good about what's going on. Getting some birthday texts along the way, so that's cool. And yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, man, feeling good. Just thinking about the stimulus that this is all going to give me. That 9-mile day a few days ago, and then I have this. But I'm going to stack some workouts for the rest of the week. So this will be one of my bigger weeks, and then we'll keep climbing from there. Stay healthy, get that mobility, get that stretching, maybe a little yoga sesh. I mean, I won't go to a class, but I'll probably just get some YouTube videos, and just get my yoga on in the garage, and I have my garage gym. So doing all the right things. Also, eating clean, no alcohol until me walk. So just keeping it nice and taut, as Roman says. So we're gonna keep things right, see what happens when you do things right. Also, one more thing. Shout out to Andre Nicotina, especially the track Crack Raider. That had me in the zone up Training Hill. So razor sharp Crack Raider. Give it a listen if you haven't yet, or Bay Area peeps, bump it. All right, we're at the final truck pit stop, aid or whatever you want to call it, of the run. So yeah, we're moving well. This is gonna be like a minute, so I'm just gonna grab some more hydration, couple more gels, and I think I'll be good. I don't have much left to go. Let's see, 16 miles? About 16 miles left. So we're just gonna knock it out, baby. All right. We'll see you a little later. All right. We are here. Famous No Hands Bridge. A little sunny. But it's a beautiful day. I mean, this is what it's all about. The views, baby. The views are dope. So yeah, we're just gonna go up Western States Trail to Overlook. And then I'll get past Overlook. I'm gonna go to Cardiac, because in one of my races at Rattlesnake, it goes up and down Cardiac. Nice climb. So lots of climbing today. But no hands. Don't take it for granted, you locals. This is sick. I know everybody loves it out here. Local or not, this is a beautiful spot. Got a little gel and view break. Pretty nice out here. Feeling fantastic, actually. I mean, just chill effort, meditative effort, zone 1, zone 2, chilling. But at the end of the day, we're moving pretty well. All right, we are 50K in the books. At Overlook Park. Got the skate park behind us. The bathrooms. I just peed like 3 times on the trail, so I don't need to go to the bathroom, but probably just fill up my bottle real quick and go. It should be a 1-minute stop. I don't know if I'll stop on the way back. All right. Got about 7.5 miles to go. We're about to do some climbing up the Cardiac area. Some nice little climbs. Maybe a big long climb, not a big long climb. Maybe about 1.5 miles or so. But yeah, this is sick. I'm dialed right now. I feel like I could go at this pace forever. I mean, who knows what could happen in an hour, but I feel awesome right now. So nutrition was good. And I've just been cruising, good thoughts, nice heart rate, just staying like 130s. Again, not even like pushing, but I feel like I could push it whenever I want. So after I get up, this last little climbing section, it should be pretty rolly and a little bit of gradual downhill, a lot of flat. So I'm gonna try to run some faster miles. I mean, it sounds good on paper, but gonna try to run some faster miles here towards the end. Hopefully, I can finish the last, we'll call it 5 miles, at a pretty nice clip. So we'll see what's going on. But yeah, it's been a successful day. I guess. I guess you could say that it's in the bag, baby. So yeah, it's been a really successful day. Going home happy. Stomach feels good. Energy's through the roof. I mean, I could still go home, eat a nice dinner, chill with the fam. You know, that's what it's all about. So fuel up, my friends. Shout out Hyperlight. Shout out Never Second. Shout out potatoes. Shout out energy bars. I even had some Coca-Cola. I never really do that, but it was working out today. Had a little bit of Coca-Cola. Oh, yeah, bubbler, energy drink. I guess it's all natural. It's kind of like a energy sparkling water. So shout out them. If you're looking for a sponsor, Ray Avalos, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just joking. But yeah. Moral of the story is energy levels are great today. So fantastic. All right. That is a wrap. 42 miles. Picked it up a little bit towards the end. I think I ran my last mile 7:27. Um, Overall pretty chill, easy pace the entire way. I wasn't trying to push at all. I was just time on feet, just enjoying it out here. Um, but yeah, I feel like I could be out here another few hours, which is kind of weird, but that's the way it is. So feeling good. Have some sandals on. Feeling great. But yeah, thanks for watching the journey. Um, I don't know if it's, inspiring it might be, or if you're taking a little bit of, you know, just I'm learning as I go. So maybe you take a little bit of, you know, what works for me might work for you. So I'm not sure, but as I said, nutrition was dialed, headspace was dialed, chill mode. It was a great day. Happy birthday to me. Thank y'all.